Hello? I'm here now, allegedly. Oh, fuck off. Well, let's check. Where am I? Hello, Hans. Hello, Cameron. Oh. How are we all doing? There's nothing wrong with 240p, to be honest. I've watched a few streams like that. Trying to be very quiet. My cat is finally drinking out of his little water fountain. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing very good actually. Like I've just been to the shop, got some stream snack now, and now I'm just letting the cat drink in peace. I don't want to move my chair because if I move my chair, it might touch him. So I'm literally playing Fallout 2 like with my chair facing like most of the wrong direction. What snack did I get? Just this weird sort of fake alleged Italian style orange soda. It doesn't obviously say fake on it, but it's like I don't know what makes it Italian apart from being an orange. Which is that Italian? I was at the Action and got some Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. I did have some Dr. Pepper, but I've drank it pre-stream. But it's fine. I've still got it coursing through my veins, so everything is still good. Did someone just cut a muffin? Hello, Lily. I'm glad you reminded me of Marcus's precious little mutant anus.
Get off the jet. Get off the jet now.
Did you have a good drink? Did you enjoy your water fountain? Oh, such a nice head. I mean, an orange is more Italian than I am. I guess. I guess. I don't know how. I don't really know how. I've never really thought of how Italian I am, to be honest. I got Pepsi Max. I had Dr. P with my dinner. Had a deep dish for the first time in years and reminded myself why. What, did you not like it? Was it like a bit too? Was it a bit of a sweaty tasting pizza? It's Coke for me. Which one? The healing powder one or the drinkable one? It was soggy. Ugh, that's fucking disgusting. This sounds silly, but did you cook it for long enough? Oh shit, I've just thrown my fucking jumper at the cat food. Oh. ASMR. Oh yes, the sound of fondling Haribo. What is happening? To be honest, I've got having recently had slightly more reasons to delay the oil rig stream so that it can be a bit more of an occasion. It's probably just going to be more leveling for it because as I've researched into it a bit more, there is a fuck ton of speech checks in that oil rig. And the oil rig can very easily get you killed because it's basically it has turrets that are designed to kill anyone who's not in power armor, but even then it'll do you in like about 4 shots allegedly. Automatic Sam Moth Rebus. Do you think you should get points for freeing Marcus from his wedgie? The oil rig can get you killed. That was Stephen's motto for a few years. He still, like, he just said that it did horrors to his skin. That's the main thing he told me about it. It was just that, like, the sea air just sort of destroyed him a bit and artificially aged him. He was breathing in aerosol FEV for 6 years. Could you imagine if Stephen actually came back from the oil rig and he looked like a centaur and we all just had to accept that he, like... And I mean literally like identical to the Fallout 1 centaur sprite. You want to go out already? Just let you in. It's his life, he can choose to live it how he wants. Only a proper 3D engine by Todd could finally handle their full glory. Do you think Todd is going to retire before Elder Scrolls 6 gets actually completed? But I don't know why I thought that, but like... I don't know, like... We haven't really lived long enough to see a lot of major game developers retire. Like, a lot of the same ones that are from, like the 80s and the 90s are still kicking about and involved in, like, the game industry. And that's just a weird thought to me. Like, a lot of them are still just doing the exact same shit that they did in, like, the 80s or 90s. Like, I don't know, for me, it's like the people who worked in, like, Rare in the 90s come to mind as, like, they just do regular work. I don't know why that's so weird to me. No, you cannot tell me anything else about the Wasteland. Okay. I think game developers are like musicians and filmmakers, at least the leading roles. They will make what they make until they physically can't, regardless of any age. Yeah, like, it does seem to be like that. Like, it's just odd to think, though, that some of the people who made, like, some of the most groundbreaking, like, actual technology advancing games are still people that just work in, like, a lead, like, design position, or, like, as, like, head programmers or what. I don't know. I don't know why that's so weird to me. Like, you'd think there'd be, like, a sort of almost hall of fame for a lot of these people, but I don't really think there is. I just wanted to go shopping. Why is this tiny man trying to threaten to kill me? I went into the store with guns written above it to trade wares, including guns and ammo. And he's like, "Oh, you better get out, or otherwise I'm going to shoot you." And it's like, "Oh, okay then. I'll just tell all three of the people I love the most in this wasteland to move out the way individually, and hope I do it quick enough." Everyone always says they want the next Fallout to take place in the UK or in Texas or even in Canada. But personally, I'd like to see a Fallout game set in your mom's balls. I'm gonna fuck your mom's balls. Hey, Vito, what the fuck? Right, do you know what? We've got plenty of time to kill on this stream. Let's actually investigate what is going on at the EPA building. Because it's not like going there at the start of like the end of a stream. This is the start of one. Let's have a look. Maybe there's something actually interesting in there that isn't plants. Right, I've just got to do that a few more times. There we go. Every time Marcus does that, it's my instinct to think he's probably killed someone on our team, and I don't think that's ever going away at this point. What is a gang lion? I'm assuming it's not a lion involved in, like, organised crime. Hey Reg, no I haven't been playing long mate, I've only basically just started, I'm still kind of trying to get going to be honest. Fucking hell Marcus. Tech voice. A gang lion cyst is a fluid filled... Hang on. This fucking love heart is actually blocking some of your text. A fluid-filled swelling that develops near a joint or tendon. So it's just permanently got a big old cyst on it that needs getting rid of. It's just permanently stinky. Oh, yeah. Fuck's sake, I've just made that fucking Churchill dog noise. What do I need? Right. Realistically, I only need about... I want to get 100 speech, but that's going to take me 7 more levels. I don't know if I have the fucking patience for that. I might. I might do, but I don't know if I have the fucking patience for that. I might have to look into ways that if there's any books for speech that I can just make John Boxing read over and over again. You might have to go on a murderous rampage, but that's completely... That's not John Boxing's character at all to do that. Oh my god, that fucking dog. My dog was barking at my cat for no reason. Just do what I do. Slap on Idiot Savant and do settlement building for free. I'm actually disturbed at how quickly your character has leveled up from just doing that. Like, I swear you're like nearly level 20 already and you've basically done nothing in the game. Probably called him a loud cunt. Oh my god, he just won't stop. He's just on a fucking mad one today. All he has done is bark, and it's fucking drove my nut in. There we go. I've now eaten the dog. Right. I need to look into who on my team can use this weapon. Because I've heard it's good for certain enemies towards the end game, which may or may not be very tall and very mutant-like. And a generic dog dinner, yeah. Fuck's sake. I mean, what would be like an exotic dog dinner? The Big Show. Did I mention the Big Show? Was it on the world map? Oh, tall then. Marcus is basically as bald as the Big Show. Fucking hell, John Boxing is 36, you stinky old has-been. I was trying to think of a basketball player, but then I realised no one but me would know them. But you didn't want to alienate this very large group chat of your basketball people. Seems to be a problem with this. Mr. Vic? You have a chance of repairing this. Okay. Because I did instantly give up the first time I came here. And do you know what? I am beginning to see why. I went on that console and I saw subsystem orange, blue, red, yellow. Oh, fuck that. My little eyeballs are glazing over looking at that. Deerica Hamby. Hamby. Homie. Hello, Phil. You doing okay? Is everyone doing okay? I should ask that, shouldn't I? How are we all doing? Are we all having a time? I don't do okay because too little Fallout 2 stream. Ah. But now this is going to be the longest one ever because I'll never figure out how this fucking place works. Do you ever get the feeling that some games were made just to sell fucking user guides? Because sometimes I get the impression Fallout 1 and 2 can be a little bit like that. I'm doing quite well. I'm having a whale of it. I'm glad you're in a whale. I'm doing alright. My carers both have COVID. Oh. I have to call doctors myself tomorrow, which is scary. Adulting me? Fuck off. And I'm very low on this month's food money. It sounds like it could be better then. So I have to sell photos of my arse cheeks to make this month's payment. Oh. Ass! I'm very close to being over Omni, man. I'm glad you are. Oh, Marcus, don't infect yourself with even more FEV. You're just going to become even more racist than you normally are. What's going on? Why is you... John, all you do is fall on your fat ass. Move! I'm sick of seeing your power-armoured arse cheeks in the air every stream. Oh, John. What are you doing? Fucking hell. Classy black and white photographs of my arsehole printed on high fidelity glossy photo paper and paired with pretentious captions like elegance and the fortune of the lost. I'm glad you've made it sound like your arse is a cyberpunk DLC. Fortune of the Technomancer. If it was, I hope I'd at least get some royalty money. You have to do your very own CD Projekt Red apology first. Fortune favours the bold, glazed over Lily's vignette arse. Fortune of the Techno Union Army.
Oh, Techno Union Army has a fucking disposal count.
What the fuck am I meant to be doing here then? Can't fix that, can't fix this. Can't fix the elevator. Is that your disposal? The Techno Uterus. Pens. Don't worry, Stephen, I'm not going to do that to you again, because I know you fast-forwarded through it last time. So apparently you don't have enough hours in the day to listen to me recite objects that I've shoved up my arse over and over again. Pencils. Coins. Pebbles. Do you ever think sometimes there's too many buildings? I think this may be an instance of too many buildings, because I'm just here and everything is just fucking glazing at the moment. Like, I'm looking at all this and thinking, there is so much cack for me to look at. Like, if we could give NES games shit for, like, you know, sometimes the map looks a little bit like just vomit and mess. This EPA building area looks, it's just overflowing. There's too much going on. I could have been in so many centaur encounters by now. More for my immersion. John Boxing, once a giant of the fighting world, an icon and adored by many, now a shell of his former self, old and out of shape, concussed, the curse that many legends face. He just hasn't been doing that good recently, has he, John? Like, I feel like I haven't seen the words critical for 100 damage in so many years. There we go. Let's sort you out. If there's nothing in this building, if there is fuck all in this building, apart from a rat, I'm leaving. Because, do you know what? I think the thing that makes me have less patience of the EPA area is just knowing that it was a cut content area. So it's like, there's not going to be anything of real steak involved. There's not going to be any juicy steak. Door is now fucking jammed. You jammy sod. Vic, you are actually allowed to come in here and do things. His constant cranial injury causes him much pain, now a hindrance to his life. The pain is so unbearable at times just to lay on the floor and allow his enemies to punch the agony away. Super Slap starring Johan Slapmite. Fucking hell. It's now actually gotten to a point, and again, I try not to go on about it too long, because I know the majority of you are going to hear this and it's like, yeah, okay. But, like, it's gotten to the point where during, like, press conferences, you know, they're trying to literally advertise, and I'll be honest, as someone who watches it, even I hear things like pound for pound, and I go, what the fuck does that actually mean? But, like, basically, number 1 and 2, like, by their metric best in the world are facing each other. And he hasn't advertised it at all. Every time he's been on the fucking microphone, he's been forgetting the names of everyone who works for him. Being like, oh yeah, my champion. And then it's just been shilling power slap. I've never seen... It's like... Have you forgotten the only reason people care about what you do is for the UFC? It's got nothing... But instead, you'd rather fucking devote the rest of your life to some absolute fucking car crash lawsuit waiting to happen TV show that draws 100,000 people. I don't know, it feels really silly to me. New slap fight serial, Concussios. It just feels really fucking... Yeah, it is like someone cut a muffin, isn't it, Marcus? It's the only explanation I have for it. I'm still fucking injured. What's going on with me? John Boxing stars in the critically acclaimed movie Raging Ghoul about a struggling boxer past his struggling to make struggle, but he's also deteriorating. Dana White would have made a great mutant. He would. He just loves slapping people and bringing them to vats of acid. I don't know. A second, yeah, he would be, yeah, absolutely fucking. A second generation making fucking bold gorilla sounds, dragging his wife to the FEV. It's probably to become a centaur. Oh, wear your balls around. That's so cursed. That's horrendously cursed. How cursed is it? It depends. Right, do I have the old, like... I swear there is a speech book in this game. Right, let's commit the old cardinal sin of Googling things when I'm not even an hour into the stream. Right. Fallout 2. How to... Okay, that's a really useless perk. You can get the speaker perk, which gives you... Right, let me read this out loud. This is not from me, this is from the wiki. I don't know if you're quite ready for this. Speaker is a perk in Fallout and Fallout 2. 20% to the speech and barter skills. A little note from the editor, I assume. Doubled in unpatched Fallout 2. Functionally useless. The purpose of perks is not to increase skills. What the fuck does that mean? So, do I pick it? I assume not pick it then if you're going, oh, it's functionally useless. Don't. Well, why is it in the game then? John Boxing stars in the cult classic Boxing, where the 54-year-old John Boxing returns to the new Reno meet. The new Reno ring, fucking hell tongue, behave, to meet the challenge of 21-year-old upstart champion Bobby Pugilist. Again, I'm really torn up about what builds to do. Like, again, I was really set on big guns, but now I don't know whether to try the actual fucking cluster of a build that would be, like, a largely charisma-based character and try and recruit all the companions as early as possible. Like, make that the goal, and then just beat the game like that. Just largely have the companions fight for you. Yeah, I'm glad it warned me about that perk, but it's... I don't know, it was like one of the few things that was like, ways to increase speech are leveling and this perk. Oh, but the perk is useless. It brings me great pain. What are you guarding? Yeah, why is he guarding this shitty little boat? It puts me in great... Yeah, Lily, it does put me in great max pain, to be honest. I think John Box is allowed to use at least one gun as he gets older. No, it's not going to be John... It's when I eventually beat this game and then want to play it again right away. Because that's exactly what happened with Fallout 1. I put off beating it for ages. And then I completed it, and then I was like, well, I now immediately want to make a melee build. And I did that and then beat the game. I know I'm going to want to do either a big guns character or an all charisma character. Right. The one guaranteed thing is I'm definitely recruiting Lenny. Because I feel a bit, again, like I've said for a few streams, I feel a bit sorry for Lenny. He's been neglected and no one loves him. I don't know if you choose just to not read my comments or if YouTube auto hides all caps chats. No, I read out I'll wear your balls around my mum. I don't know if you've made any others, but I haven't seen them. No, I don't purpose ignore anything anyone sends. Except for if it's war crimes. Okay. You can't Google. They didn't have Google in 1903 when this game came out. You're playing it wrong. You're supposed to play it in the trenches of World War One with polio. Bloody woke mob ruined my wife. My wife.
my wife.
I'd love some Mussolinios right now. Speaking of Lenny, can you make the thumbs up? What the fuck is the thumbs up noise? Sorry, I am swearing a lot this stream. I don't know. I should probably just rename this to the John Boxing's says the fuck word quite a few times stream, to be honest. The thumbs up. So I'm fucking racking my brain around that, trying to figure out what. It's probably going to be really obvious, isn't it? Oh, drunk Lenny going, ah! When he's got his mouth against the window. God, I'm so warm. What atrocity. Right. Sorry. What, I seem to have caught... What's your problem? You do not wish to know my problem. To hear of sorrows such as mine is to forget the sound of a child's laughter and the warm embrace of a lover. No, trust me, you do not want to glimpse my personal hell. You think your problems are bad? I bet they don't compare to things I've been through. Fine, you want to know my problem? I'll tell you. 2 years ago, my brother, who looks very similar to me, so a bloke with a hat on, had an affair with a local gang leader's girlfriend. The gang leader found out about it and my brother fled town. The gang caught me instead, and thinking I was my brother, they severed my penis as punishment. Now I piss through a tube? I wasn't Oh, I guess that is quite an ordeal, really, isn't it? Fuck it, someone at Black Isle was having a rotten day when they wrote this. Oh no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, so lost his knob. She then married my next door neighbour, who also happens to be my boss. Now, all day at work, he orders me around and mocks me of my co-workers. And every night I must try to fall... Okay. That's a terrible story. Yes, this I warned you about. Now let me be. What am I meant to... Hang on. What kind of fucking NPC was that? Yeah, that's what I mean. Today's episode, the writer's barely disguised fetish. I'm sorry, everyone. I usually would have read all that out, but I kind of just felt uncomfortable towards the end because it felt like the writer and his horrifically disguised kink were battling against me. I'm very sorry about that. I usually would, and you know I would, but that felt really weird. That felt like the writer and his very, very poorly hidden humiliation kink got the better of him. I'm sorry, your penis has been severed. It's like, what the fuck was that about? Reg, what the fuck is this kink, Tyrone? Sorry, I'll get over it eventually. That's not the NPC who I thought it was. I thought I was speaking to the NPC who guards the submarine, not the NPC who revealed the writer's willy chopping humiliation kink. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that at all. What the fuck is this penis story, Tyrone? Lord Vader, it seems in your anger you severed your penis. Do you know what? I'm not putting a poll up about that. I think everyone feels the right to be uncomfortable at that piece of dialogue. That was really weird. That was actually just a bit fucking deranged. Like, I don't think anyone on Earth is actually that unlucky. That piece of literature. It was up there with Of Mice and Men, which is the only piece of literature canon to Red Scott Gaming. When you're going to get Lenny on a different playthrough, because hang on a second. Sorry, I'm thinking. Hang on a second. How to improve charisma Fallout 2. Because I believe there is an item. Ah. Okay, then we've got a new mission. We're going to see if we can actually get Lenny as well. I've decided it now. We're going to get Lenny. I know what to do. We're going to New Reno. And we're going to do a slightly boring mobster quest, but it will be fun. Because we'll be able to turn that into gold, cash for gold, and we're going to be able to get Lenny. Because there is I'm glad I actually remembered it. There is an NPC called Mason, who's the guard for Mr. Salvatore. And his mirrored shades give you a permanent +1 charisma. Now, that doesn't sound like much initially, but permanent +1, and then on top of that, I'll have to put the +1, and then if I get the gain charisma perk, I'll get +1 again. Charisma, it's a party member slot every 2 points in charisma, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, and I'm currently on 4 with magnetic personality. So I'll get the glasses, I'll get the perk, and then I can fuck off to Lenny and say, "You've got a lot of training to do, young man, and I need you to help me." But before we go, let's do a little bit of shopping for Vic. For Mr. Vic? Because I've done plenty of shopping for Marcus, so he shouldn't need more ammo. We'd be dealing in fists, spear, hammer, submachine gun. Hang on, let me just speak to Sue.
What you be needing? You got it, friend. We be good with fist, spear, big hammer, submachine gun. We be a handful.
I love hearing him say submachine gun. Sorry, Vic, they don't have any more of your juicy ammo here.
What do you want?
Nice to see you again as well. I've got you a little present. I've got you more of your favourite juice box. There you go. Are you happy now? There are actually 2 objectives of awakening. No, I don't want to encounter any more caravans. Tough shit, I guess. Right, are you selling anything useful? What was the point of having caravans in a game and they're all shite? When Marcus yawns, you have to react like a cat did it. What, like, oh, like fussing him on the head, like, oh, you're having a little yawn. Oh. Yeah, do you know what? I want my eyes demand to be entertained. There are actually 2 streams of preparing. We're a little bit beyond 2. We're a little bit beyond 2 streams preparing. Especially considering the juicy surprise I need for the oil rig is in need of some deep preparation. Sorry, everyone, I'm going to risk it all. Knob riffing. His knob out. We'll just get instantly fucking removed from YouTube. That is a good point. How quickly do they actually react when that has happened? Like, is it like a few minutes, or is it like, do they have like a knob detection system for live streams? Because I feel like with Twitch, they had to manually do it. Because there was that thing where that those people buggered on live stream, didn't they? There we go. We've evened it up a little bit now. What you be needing? I want me knob back. Ah, please! Oh, that poor bloke in the docks. I can't believe that they created him just for him to suffer. Can I get 2 in 1? No. I'm sure I'll find him again at some point. There was a guy who wanked his wee on stream unknowingly. How do you wank unknowingly? That's quite a difficult task. That's quite... You can't exactly go, oh no, I don't need to explain this. I assume I don't need to explain this. You don't need to concern yourself with that. You don't need to concern yourself with that. You got me easel through the window. Okay, so they were out of ammo, yet this person still had some. How very interesting. I can't believe it. The mobsters are actually talking to me. Look, this is really wrong. I've never seen this before. Are the Yakuza gonna... No, they're not gonna speak to me, are they? Right, I'm back in New Reno for what feels like the 200th time, but I've just got to remind myself it's for a good cause. It's to get... This is all for Lenny. If you marry Lenny, it depends. Oh no. Do you know what? I'm already noping out of this. I've had quite enough of the developers' barely disguised kinks for today. I've bottled it. Reg, to be honest, I imagine given this game was apparently developed in 8 months, which is a new fact I've found out, they were just trying to think. They didn't have Google, I imagine, or if they did, it was in its infancy, and they went, let's just use a name that sounds like a good gang name. But what about Lenny? I said it depends. We're still going to get Lenny. And this is how I get Lenny. I've got to get Lenny by getting more charismatic. Right, let's go and speak to Mr. Salvatore and see what he wants. The elderly man looks up at you. His face is gaunt and covered with liver spots. He's holding a liver mask which is connected to a liver tank by his side. What liver do you want? I have liver for you. I'm looking for a job. There we go. Right. I'm hard working and I've got the skills to get things done. You can count on me. Takes a breath from the oxygen mask and then gives a slight smile. Of course, but I require a token of your good liver. A sample of your liver to work for me. What do you want? Master Skywalker, what do you want me to do? There is a man who has used his skill with liver to rob me. The sum is trivial, the insult is not. I want him killed, and the money in the... Stop saying liver, you cunt. I want him killed and the money he stole returned. Who's this thief? Mason will have the details. Details. I don't know which one is right and or sounds better, to be honest. About time you showed. This bum that stole from Mr. Salvatore. His name's Lloyd. Mr. Salvatore wants him dead and that money he stole back. When you've done the job, report back to me. Think you can handle that? Sure, thanks. There we go. Right. Details. Sam, I'm sorry to say, but hard labour in the Dr. Pepper mines has wrecked my old and beaten body to a degree where it is impossible for me to stay up past 10 PM on a weekday. If I'm to weld tomorrow, I need to sleep. That is fine. You know, I'm sure you will probably end up watching this back. If not, that's completely fine. If you need to enter the world of sleep, feel free to do so, and have a good night. Right, let's try and find this Lloyd bloke. You thought mutants were diseased. You're not diseased, you're mutated. There's a difference. Harold might be a bit diseased. He's got a tree growing out of him. We don't let customers take buff out in here, pal. That's a bit cheeky, considering you're the people that make loads of jet.
Get off the jet. Get off the jet now.
I'm enjoying this stream. Please go on for longer. Yeah, I'm definitely going on for longer. I've not barely got started, to be honest. It just happens that somehow nearly an hour fucking 30 has gone past. Right, can I just knock this fucking door down? Let me in, you cunt. No, it doesn't work. Okay, that was worth a try. Anger didn't work for me. You pretty boy Lloyd. Look, Lloyd, hand over the cash, and I might forget I ever saw you until you're far away from it. I don't think either one of us believes that, but maybe I can trust you. The money's buried on the Golgotha Plains in one of the graves. Only I know where it is, though. Tell me. Face the sign at the Golgotha Crossroads. Walk northwest. So, Jesus Christ, man. I've got so much money. I don't need to worry about this. But, okay. Face the sign at the Golgotha Crossroads. Walk northwest until you hit the third grave. Then head northeast until you hit the first stake. It's a grave near there marked Arch Stanton. Dig down about... See, yeah, fucking press dig to shovel. Press dig to shovel. Right. Fuck off. I hope I didn't get rid of my shovel. Yes! Sorry, I'm just trying to G myself up. You have monster balls. What is going on in this fucking building here? You're talking to no one. Hurry up, meter's running. Hello, Bryn, how you doing? Bryn, you missed the penis man at the docks. Penis docking. It got docked, didn't it? Like a tail. Oh, willies. Oh, penises. 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 Oh. Delicious. Right, let's try and pretend I knew what his directions were. So face the sign. And then head northwest. Right, fuck that. I'm just going to look at every single gravestone. There is an alternative to this. I'm not giving up just yet. I've literally just started. But the alternative is I could just give the bloke the money and just say, oh, I killed him and here's his money. I'm not exactly running low on it. John Price, isn't that the bloke from Modern Warfare? Isn't that fucking Billy Murray at the Targets bloke? Scott Campbell, not the suit. Here lies an atheist, all dressed up and no place to go. It's actually an atheist. Do you know what? This goes to show. I don't know how I can enjoy these games, but I've already lost my patience looking for gravestones. You see a cross, it says trash. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Another victim of the deadline. I'm glad to know how they felt being crunched at Interplay. Nah, I think I'm just going to give him the money. I want those fucking glasses. I mean, look, it's $500. In this game, it's basically nothing. Now, this is a fine example of why the master was right. Do you know what? After those fucking directions, I'm starting to agree with you. What a load of old shit that was. Can you kill the guy who made Jet? Yeah, you can. You can absolutely kill the bloke who made Jet. I've just got to, like, I would just have to figure out how to get there. The only problem with doing it is that, like, if you kill him yourself, you get the child killer perk, because Myron is I think he's technically a child, even though he's like a really tall NPC. Yes, a child invented Jet. It's a little bit, it's a bit dark. He's more like a. I think he's in his teens. I'm not sure. Good. He is. He is. He can't. It's completely justified to kill Myron, but like, when me and Stephen ever do a Fallout Companions tier list, which has been more than once, the Myron tier is its own separate thing for a reason. He is kind of scum. Marcus, move that big old arse of yours. It's not that big of an ask, is it? When the girl says she loves bad boys, she's talking about Jericho, not Myron. Am I invisible? No, I just completely forgot to read you out. Are you doing alright? You can be invisible if you want to be, but I'd prefer not. Let's get back and give that fella his money. Have you got your stealth boy on? It can provide you with a stealth boy if requested. He's so protective of Mr. Salvatore. What does he think I'm going to do to him? Give him 500 chips. For fuck's sake. Should I reload or should I just roll with this? I accidentally gave him the wrong amount of money because I don't know how much this fella actually owed me. You like cars? It depends. I don't know. Right, I need to get to him because I need his glasses. Actually scared me then. I actually thought they killed Marcus. Now, I will be taking those off your hands. Or GTR, you've already lost me. Does anyone here know about cars? Right, let's take that ammo. Lightning McQueen, isn't Supra a city in India? Fella, I don't know what to tell you. You're just not in a chat with... The only fucker who knows anything about cars just left the chat to get some sleep. I'm sorry, your husband was killed. As the old saying goes. Hang on. There we go, got there in the end. Out of ammo, fuck. I'm sorry, your husband was killed. What's about him? My mum has been working on cars since she was 5. How on earth did you burst all those bullets around my arse without hitting me and hitting 2 other people? That was well impressive. And you did it again. You've got a fire in you, girl. Silly Willy our chat. Didn't know they had cars in the 1870s. Because your mum is old. Moom. Ha! Sorry, I read that ha as the Doc Ock throws coins at Spider-Man one. But Lily, it's a craps table. We'll play craps in here with Marcus and Vic. And maybe Sulik as well. Alright, Fallout 4 or Fallout 76? It depends. If there's people involved, I cannot believe I'm even saying this. I'd probably rather play 76 if I'm on like a call. On my own, I'd pick Fallout 4 every time. Again, the main selling point for me of 76 a lot of the time is that, like, obviously your character is a silent voice in it. But even then, that's fixable by mods for 4. So I don't know, maybe 4 would just win out 8 times out of 10. Just which is better? Well, that would be Fallout 4 then. But like, I just chose to interpret it however I wanted. Okay, you're just saying things now. 4, life isn't that black and white. Exactly. Thank you. I'm being sassed just because I don't know anything about fucking cars. Again. Right. How's that? Oh no. Well, now I'm slightly concerned because these are this is the glasses that are meant to improve your charisma. And they're kind of not doing anything. Hey Logan, Silent Line or Last Raven? What, you heard me? I don't know what the fuck that is. Exactly. It's like I didn't know what the fucking car shit was, and now I don't know what this is either. Bryn, think of more obscure questions to ask. Master of Arena or Ninebreaker, the number 4. No, I don't want to encounter great packs of red scorpions. Right, let's give it the good college try and solve Gecko's reactor. I might as well. Like, I might as well just get all the shit I haven't done in the game and get it out the way. Right. I really hope. Yeah, I need to be quick in here. I cannot be asked for the reactor to keep making that bloody racket. A new hand touches the beam. What do you think, that fella's knob has become some sort of Daedric artifact now that he's lost it? I have a fun fact for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fun and or light-hearted is this fact? .9, go on. Nice. Right. Hello there, I'm Festus. I run the whole I'm not doing a ghoul voice. I've already fucking voiced this NPC for not to sort of give the whole thing away, but we have recorded. Did you know in the English language nothing starts with N and ends in G? It does, you are right. Nothing does indeed start with N and end in G. You're right. Yeah. I've like, but yeah, as I was saying, as far as Fallout episodes we have recorded, there is actually more record. Like we have recorded up until fixing Gecko's reactor. Like this is where like the last stuff we have done with me, Stephen, me, and Ben. And yeah, and we all made the stupid fucking decision of actually giving proper ghoul voices to the ghouls, and I was fucking knackered by the end of this bloke's dialogue. So I essentially did like the "put your dick away, water" voice, but in ghoul form, and I don't even know how to replicate it. It was awful. Fallout 2 insider information, exactly. I didn't get a role. You're gonna get more roles in future, and then eventually you're gonna have to be a Deathclaw. And then I don't even know what a fucking Deathclaw would sound like. Maybe it's gonna sound really cute. I don't know. I dread to think how big the Fallout 2 voice chat is going to get by the end of it. I genuinely imagine Deathclaws to sound like Skyrim dragons. I don't know, Goris is quite cute looking. I don't know. I'd be more than happy to join Cole and demonstrate my ghoul, put your dick away, Walter. I don't know. Again, I'm a bit of a stubborn git. I like the discomfort of trying to do streams on my because I could call you at any time and you can do the fucking ghoul voice, but I kind of like that I force myself to do these on my own. It would be far less of a challenge to do a stream with someone else on call. I imagine they sound like Bowser from Mario Sunshine. Right, without me, the whole town would be shut down. I'm a very busy man. They really overwork me here, right? I understand the reactor isn't running well. I've heard it's leaking radiation into the groundwater. Vault City's been complaining that your atomic reactor has been tainting their water with radiation. Right. They're just looking for someone to blame. Right. They're just a bunch of amateurs. Had a temporary blip. Are we back? So OBS just decided to turn off. Are we still up and running? Good. I'm just hoping you've got Bombay playing in another tub. The problem is I like this game's music. This music is literally music I relax to anyway, so that's why I just have it on. Also, that ghoul's walking animations were really wonky. All good, no bad. Some sexy me. Right. Do raiders sound like dying pufferfish? What, like the like the carrot one? I guess a little bit. I guess there's a bit of the old pufferfish carrot going on. Right, how the fuck am I going to fix this reactor? Right, what stage of the quest am I actually at? That would have been a really smart thing of me to check before I came all the way to some filthy fucking reactor room. Solve the gecko power plant problem. Do I have the hydro... whatever the fuck, magnetosphere on me? No. Is it in the car? Did I just never pick it up? The mod that adds classic music to 4 is yeah, I love it. Like, this music instantly makes Fallout 4 actually feel like a Fallout game to me. All it needs is this creepy music, and it instantly just makes the game feel that bit grittier. Yes. The Clussy Bazongas mod, the lore-friendly one. Have the Old World Blues radio mod. I've never really thought of radio mods for 4, to be honest. Right, let's go to Vault City, because I think I may have forgotten to pick up a part that I need. Or hang on, have I even spoken to Harold? I actually don't remember if... surely I have. Surely I fucking wouldn't forget to speak to Harold. What do you do here? Lenny, just let me add you to my team. I know I can. And you're right here, being all ghouly.
What you need, youngster?
Oh. Right.
Well, sorta. Our atomic reactor. Oh, yeah. Who'd have thought I'd be making things? We need a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, and it needs to be installed soon, or we have got...
That is the tree from Fallout 3. It's before he became a tree. Well, no, his tree's called Bob or Herbert, isn't it? And he's Harold. But eventually he becomes more Bob or Herbert than Harold. Because he goes all the way to DC for some fucking I don't know how he... How did Harold walk all the way to DC? That's what I want to know. That's the deep lore I need to know. Is how did he actually walk there? Because he doesn't really seem in a position to. Yeah, he was in 1 as well. He lived in he just lived in a sort of shitty room in the hub. He had a little sort of apartment building to himself. He drove. Cars don't exist in this game. What do we give Harold the highwayman?
If we don't get it, you can bet those boneheads from Vault City will shut down our power plant permanently. Take dirt naps. Vault City doesn't play nice. They'll just come up here and kill all of us if we don't get that part. Well, at least I'll have a tree for a monument.
That is true. If you died, would the tree keep growing? Like, would it just not stop until eventually it takes over the whole region?
We need a hydroelectric...
Right, there we go. You've told me the part now. 'Cause I don't remember doing that before, so I didn't want to. Right, before we go to Vault City, again, let's look through our inventory and get rid of all drugs. Yes, they consider booze drugs. Okay, that should... Warning, the tree from Fallout 3 is here. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Mayonnaise as an instrument of torture. Oh, God. Yeah, I've got to tell Marcus to wait outside, haven't I?
I'll just stay here and tighten the vices on my shoulder.
Oh. Oh. I don't want him in here because he's a mutant and he's not precious enough. He literally has to wait outside. Look at him. What are they going to do to him? It's like I've got to leave me dog attached to the outside the shop whilst I go in. Fuck's sake, that's fucking degrade. That is degrading. That is fucking degrading. That is. Oh, sorry, you can't come in because you're big and green. That's pathetic. That is. See, they haven't abolished racism in the future. No, racism just evolved to mean anti-mutant now. It's alive and well. Who are you? John Boxing. By the hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, I could make their plant run. That's an acceptable solution. Stopping the radiation is all I care about. I'm worried that Lynette will withhold my citizenship if I fix it. If you fix their plant, I'll give you citizenship, and there's not a damn thing she can do about it. Excellent. There we go. I'm having a bit of John Groundhog Day, because I feel like I just did this previously. Well, I feel like I have chat not appearing syndrome. No, it's called I keep forgetting to look down at the phone syndrome. I'm not personally ignoring everything you say, I promise. Is that okay? I'm not. I'm actually just really enjoying the video game that I am playing. Fallout 2, a game developed by Black Isle, published by Interplay in 1998. Specifically, I am playing the version of it that is the Restoration Project. I think developed by a bloke called like Killap or something. I don't know who it is. Some fucking name like that. Right, let's have a look. The Master was kind of right, wasn't he? What, that humans are terrible? I mean, that's like the most basic take of them all. I wonder what the conversation between the Master and Caesar would look like. It's just two varieties of sort of. It's the Master bald. I was about to say two. It's different. It's two different genres of bald people shouting at each other. The more righty kind. Say more P words into the mic. Pencils. Plosives. Stop ignoring everyone, you rude cunt. I'm confiscating that phone off you. Betty buys no din dins. That sounds like my favourite anime in the world. Betty buy no din din. Right, let's. Come on. Thanks. You are welcome. Plosives. Pencils. Copper coins. Confused mumbling. That's all you need. That's all you need to be in this chat. You just need to mumble confusedly, which sounds like a relative of Niles Barkley. Councillor McClure said you'd have a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator in stock that I could have. Yeah, John Boxing, and just get the thingy. One high mag. It kind of looks like a lava lamp. Oh, don't drop it. It's pretty There we go. Thank you. I now can go say hello to my best friend in the world, Mark. Oh my god, I can't move. I can't fucking move. My legs have failed me. Penis. Penises. Protectrons. Right. Let's go see. How are you doing, Marcus? Are you feeling a little bit betrayed?
What do you want?
Oh,
You want me back now?
of course. I've always want you back, baby. Vic phasing through the door. He's done that a few times this playthrough. He fucking opened the vault door like artificially by walking through it. Vine boom. I remember when I confused mumbling Bowles Nark. I thought I said Bowles Carkley for a second. Sorry, I will eventually not be over encumbered. But for now, you've just got to watch my sassy little walk. Walk. Yeehaw. Fucking. Hang on. Oh my. It's animated. Look at that. Look at the little. It's got. I don't know if the stream's picking it up. It's got little sparkly pixels in it. Look at that. Okay, I can walk again. Right, hopefully this works, because if it doesn't, I honestly don't know how to actually fix the reactor without convincing the bloke to do it for you. maybe he'll feel a little bit more optimistic now that I've got the part for him. And he's not going to be like, oh great, you've got it, now you can fucking do it. Right, I have a part that you can use to fix it. You have a spare hydroelectric magnetosphere Yes. You ready to install it? But you know, installing a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator is pretty tricky. And it's dangerous. Not that I'm afraid for myself. But who could run the power plant if something were to happen? I'm sorry, I've got so much to do here. I could really use a break, but you know, nobody else can run the power plant. I'm harnessing the power of the atom, you know, really tires a fellow out. Is that true? Oh, hang on. Can you not fucking help me? The fuck am I meant to do now then? I can't fucking convince him to do it. Oh, fucks. What am I meant to do about him just deciding to bottle it last minute? What the fuck am I meant to do now, Taro? Fallout 2 fix power plant. Please give me a... Because this bloke doesn't want to do it. He's completely bottled it. Right. You can make the run through the reactor pit room yourself, taking some damage and gaining some radiation. Right. So my options are try and install it myself. I don't even know where to fucking put the thing. Or try and get him to do it. Again, right. Just keep going back to him and seeing if he wants to do it. I'm speaking whatever that means. Welsh. Right. Nobody else can run the... Right. What are all those people doing in that other room? Wastrels, that's all they are. They don't really understand what needs to be done. They're just placeholders. It irks me. They think they know something about atomic power plants. Why, if it weren't for me... what did you... Right. Well, there wouldn't be any trading with Broken Hills for uranium ore. We'd just trade them power for it. Instead, they can run their city using the power of the atom. Wouldn't you have to run power lines across miles of desert? Yes, well, I suppose so. Then we'd have them buy giant batteries from us. That's the beauty of it. Then they'd have to buy the batteries from us too. And then that's just a start. I have other big plans, like you're a politician too. It's incredible that your talents cover such diverse fields. I'm just multifaceted, really. I'm very good at whatever I try. Seldom is there anyone better, of course. I just happen to prefer running the atomic power plant. But if I wanted to, I could do anything else. I can't believe that everyone in Gecko doesn't see your true worth. I'm going to go tell them right now. Goodbye. He's not going to do the fucking repair work, is he? Fucking hell. I've met the only fucking narcissist ghoul to exist. Let me in that fucking reactor room. Right, no, fellas, you need to get out. You're gonna fucking kill everyone. Get. Hang on. No, don't all run in there. I need you to. I actually need you to all wait in here.
What you be?
Right. Wait here until I come back.
We be here.
That's it for now. Wait here until I come back. That's it for now.
What do you want?
Sorry, Marcus. I know this is the second time today.
I'll just stay
Get
here
to
and tighten the
fucking-
vices on my shoulder.
Yeah, just play with your shoulders or whatever you do if it makes you feel better. Right. Okay. Right, where the fuck am I installing this to? Something tells me I'm about to make a right dickhead of myself here. I don't know why. I'm getting that impression. I'll just stay here and play for my cool. Fuck's sake. Right, what am I actually doing? Right, do you know what? Let's fucking reload. Almost what messages have I received? This is my favourite quest, said on Reg. The thing is, I've never had this problem before. Usually, what I do is I give it to the bloke. He says, "Oh, I don't think I can do it," and then you go, "Don't worry, mate, you can. You're a good ghoul." And he goes, "You're right," and then you hand it to him, and he fixes it. I've never actually had to do it the other way. So, hang on. Right, what? Right, do you know what? I'm actually going to just be lazy and look at the YouTube video. Right. I'm actually probably going to end the stream a little bit early because it's like it's suddenly already like at this point of the stream and I'm doing puzzle stuff and I do not like doing. Unlike Stephen, I will not submit myself to the pain and torture of puzzles on stream. So, come Sunday or when do I stream again? Saturday. There we go. We got there in the end. I will have already done this off screen because this seems like a bit of hassle and I'm not putting myself through the pain. You're going to get plenty of pain when it comes to me being on the oil rig. Like, if you want to hear me fucking squirm and wince, that will be the stream where it really happens. I can't be asked to do it to do any puzzle faff on stream today. So, with that, I am probably going to go now. Right, so thank you, Logan. Thank you, Dehans. Thank you, Reg. Thank you, Bryn. Thank you, Phil and Lily. Right. Have a good night, everyone. And anything to declare, don't go to